Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be playing something fresh and exciting. I have for you Gond Guard. Now this is a combo deck using Midnight Guard and Presence of Gond. You're able to create an army of Elf Warrior tokens, and you're going to be able to swing in with that army for lethal damage because you can make as many tokens as you require. Um, Now, this deck has changed a little bit since the last time I played it. A new card has been released in Witty Roastmaster, and personally, from the small amount of testing that I've done, this card seems really, really good, especially in this deck. Not only is it a threat where you're going to be able to put it down and start attacking with it, and a 3/2 for 3 mana is not terrible, but it also allows you to win immediately instead of waiting for your next turn, since the 1/1 tokens are going to have summoning sickness. Normally you'd be putting them into play at the end of the opponent's turn so you can swing in with them, but maybe the opponent has Electrickery or Fog or something. Witty Roastmaster is going to allow you to win immediately as soon as you start putting the tokens onto the battlefield. Right, so Soul Warden also works with a combo allowing you to gain Unbound Life. Benevolent Bodyguard protects the combo, so you're going to be able to protect Midnight Guard from a removal spell when you're trying to put Presence of Gond on it. And then also the deck has a alternative plan where we're going to use Battle Screech and Rally the Peasants in order to win the game in the air. So if we're not able to combo, we can still win just by attacking. And again, the Witty Roastmaster really fits well into that plan, where if you're going to be putting, like 4 or 6, what have you, birds onto the battlefield, that's going to instantly do damage to the Roastmaster, and then subsequently you'll be able to attack with them. The one thing that I'm really uncertain about with this deck is the mana base. It's difficult. We're a 3-color deck, and we're really focused on white mana, but we need, like red and green at certain points of the game. So this is the mana base that we have for now. And one thing that I am contemplating for the future is trying this deck with like an Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl kind of build in order to get that mana more quickly. But for now, this is the version I'm running, and I like really like having access to the Faithless Looting and the Commune with the Gods in order to be able to churn through the deck very quickly and find our combo pieces. But not only that, these are both putting cards into the graveyard, and as you might have already noticed, we do have a few cards that have text from the graveyard. So that's almost a form of card advantage when you're putting these things into the graveyard. One land hand is not going to do it, especially not this land. Yeah, okay. We don't have any red mana, but we got most of the combo. We just need some time to deploy it. Thinking I'm probably going to get rid of one of the red cards here since we don't have any red mana. Oh. Well, we all go through times where magic isn't really a priority. Um, I know, like, I've definitely taken breaks from the game. Hopefully you'll find some time and get back into it. Okay. Plains into Thraben Inspector. Oh, we got a courtyard here. I think Sanctuary is probably still a better play. Maybe we can get a mountain with this. Alright, so they look like Boros. Oh, we just drew mountain naturally, so we have all of our colors. It's a little bit awkward this turn, though. So I think I'll probably Courtyard, get a Plains, and maybe just play Soul Warden. Cheers, Titan. Okay, well, that's a bolt that's not going for my guard. Not that I have a guard yet. Courtyard. I think we Faithless Looting here. Okay. I think I'll put out... Put a Strands in the yard. It's a good place for Strands to be. Guess I'll lose the forest and just play the Courtyard to gain a life. Don't really need the mana right now. I'm definitely going to have to play a little bit quicker. I'm moving very slowly here. Opponent, on the other hand, is moving pretty quick. If we don't find something, we're going to be dead soon. We do fortunately have Prismatic Strands to save us from one lethal attack. Another Bodyguard. Well, they got a big army. But we aren't dead yet. Find another Faithless Looting. Okay, so we have the combo. But we need time to deploy it now. We don't even have the mana to play the Midnight Guard this turn. So unfortunate. Yeah, I think if we had the mana to play the Guard this turn, we might have maybe been able to get through this game. Alright, let's see if this is a lethal attack. Yup. So we're going to have to use Prismatic Strands, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3, 18. Oh yeah, we're going to need to use it. And then they're going to be able to kill us next turn. That sucks. Need to Faithless into another Strands here. Get Battle Screech. I don't think that's enough to save us. So let's see here. We play Midnight Guard, we Screech. We have 2 blockers. So then we take 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Go to 1. But then they also have all these ground blockers too. So I think we just die that way. I think it might be better off just not to show the opponent this. Yeah, I think so as well. I think we needed ending so that we could play the guard, protect ourselves. If we'd had, Soul Warden down that whole time, we might have been able to get that extra turn, but they took care of that Soul Warden right quick. Another 1-land hand. How many lands am I playing? I thought I was playing like 23. Yep. You know what? You're right. I wasn't thinking about that, but the reach would have been super good. So if we go to a game 3, I'll definitely bring Spidersilk Armor in, give my creatures reach. Benevolent Bodyguard, nice. So we'll play Courtyard, get a Mountain, play Bodyguard here. Hey, handsome, good morning. Oh, is it going to be a nice day? It looks like it. I don't spend nearly as much time outside as I used to when I was a letter carrier. Those were the days, getting paid to exercise. The sun was screaming at 6:30. Good morning! Get out of bed! Could you imagine? Every time you embalm Sacred Cat gets an embalm counter. So you get 9 Sacred Cats? That would be one hell of a card. Would have to embalm for like 1 more mana every time. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be fair. Oh, Springleaf Drum. That's an interesting idea. Wonder how Springleaf Drum would work in this deck. Another Bodyguard. So I'm thinking I'll play the Ash Barrens just as a land. So I have 3 mana this turn. And then maybe start with the Roastmaster. Thing is, if I play the Midnight Guard immediately, might be able to combo next turn if I get really lucky and just draw the aura off the top. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Springleaf Drum and Midnight Guard could potentially give you a mana, then you get to untap guard. I've had some pretty interesting moments where I'm flashing back Battle Screech, and Midnight Guard untaps every time, so you're able to just play all the Battle Screeches you have in the graveyard. Hey there, stream team. All right, let's get lucky. Oh, wow. Of course, those are paper prices, but did not expect it to be that worth that much. I mean, it's a common, right? I guess it was printed as an uncommon in some places. Then again, just because something is a common doesn't mean it's going to be cheap. Look at Lotus Petal. Look at Deadly Dispute. Come on, lucky. Not that lucky. I could see that. But Cenn's Enlistment isn't awful. Gets you 2 instead of 1. Gives you a use for the extra lands out of your hand. And it's gives you white creatures, which can be very important for Prismatic Strands and Battle Screech. Also, yep, Faithless Looting is better with Cenn's Enlistment. Although the Convoke is pretty nice, yes. Killing the Roastmaster. Do we want to save the Roastmaster? I think so. Okay, good attack actually for us. Now we can attack with the Roastmaster. Come on. Yeah, we get to do the thing. We did it. We put it together. Just got lucky that we had the combo in the top 11 cards there. Didn't have any real draw at all there. Just got lucky. The thing. Do the thing, Julie. Right, so we wanted to bring in Spidersilk Armor. Hey, congrats, Shauna. 3-1 is decent. Yeah. I think we keep this. You know, opponent is free to bang on their drum as much as they like. They can bang on their drum all day. Important thing is I got to do the thing. Okay, Roastmaster. Let's put down a Soul Warden. Probably going to be using a Faithless Looting next turn. A little bit risky considering, you know, we don't have anything with flashback here, but it's what we got to do with our mana, and it's going to find us our way towards the combo. And that's what that is what we are really after here. We want to get that combo going in this matchup. What do we draw? Ooh, nice draw. I think I'll probably actually wait on the Faithless Looting with that draw. Because we get to just play Bodyguard, Blossoming Sands, then next turn we can play Roastmaster. Gaining little bits of life as we go. It's one of the reasons why I'm running the gain lands, just that little bit of life gain to try and get one extra turn to be able to put our combo together. So that would be another thing that we would lose if we were playing the Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl version. And we would also have to go deeper into green. So I think at that point, Titan, I would be more interested in Sprout Storm if I even had room for it. I think that deck would probably look very different from this one, actually. Essence Warden instead of Soul Warden, so different. Okay, they put down a Strands and a Rally the Peasants. Good Faithless Looting. Gaining that life. No attacks, okay. Ooh, just keep on getting good lands here. So yeah, I'm thinking Roastmaster this turn. Although Midnight Guard this turn, just always like getting the Roastmaster out first, so we can get that little bit of extra damage from it. Might be wrong though, because if we just draw the enchantment next turn, then we're going to want to play it. Never the easiest choices. Can't be easy. Yeah, I mean, the red was for Faithless Looting was pretty nice, but Roastmaster lets you win on the turn you combo. So good. Ooh, Battle Screech. I'm gonna put on the Midnight Guard this turn. See if we can potentially win next turn. Probably have double bolt. Try and save it. Maybe they just lightning bolt it on my upkeep here. Oh, get another Benevolent Bodyguard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just go for Bodyguard Battle Screech here. Oh, it actually resolved too? Oh, that's so good. We can attack after the Bodyguard comes down. The Battle Screech will untap it. Look at all those triggers. I do want to cast this, but I'm thinking tap the things that I have no interest in blocking with. And also Midnight Guard since it untaps. Alright. And I don't think opponent's going to be playing Cannonade. I would get to even keep my Roastmaster if they did. Oh, I like that they're tapped out here. Exactly, Shauna. Alright, let's see if we can draw the combo. Commune with the Gods? That's a lot of looks. Let's start with that. Get to go 5 deep. I'll find Spidersilk. Not the worst. Kill their 2 birds here. And I think I'll save the creature as well. Give it pro white. We got Spidersilk, so Midnight Guard is protected from Lightning Bolt just from that. Okay, yep, prevents all white damage. Get that out of the graveyard, that's a good thing. Means this attack did almost nothing. We traded a Benevolent Bodyguard on the board for Prismatic Strands in the graveyard. And they need double bolt to kill a Midnight Guard. And I've almost caught up on clock as well. Oh, here comes the attacks. Oh no. Oh no. Am I just dead? I think we have to block. What is this? It's going to be 5 times 5 is 25. So it's not lethal. All right. Oh, they actually have Electrickery. Okay. They have to do that twice, but they probably have it since they're casting it. Oh, okay. Electrickery plus Lightning Bolt to get rid of the guard. Is that it? Do I get to keep everything else? Looks like it. Now that I've lost my Midnight Guard, here's where I'm going to find Presence of Gond. Oh, no. Just a big old miss. We don't have another red mana. Hope I didn't throw this one away by throwing away my Midnight Guard there. Oh, they're screeching. Just keep on building that opposing board there. Let's see if we can find an Electrickery of our own. That would be wicked, because they don't currently have a Prismatic Strands in the graveyard. We can find one of our 3 Electrickery. I think we win the game. Battle Screech of our own. So let's Faithless Looting from the yard. Looking for Electrickery here. Well, the Prismatic Strands is super good. Yeah, Gond is here. We'd be winning the game right now if I hadn't thrown away the Midnight Guard. So the Prismatic Strands here is a nice little bit of a safety net. So when if they go in on Rally the Peasants, we get to prevent all white damage. All right, so they're coming in. Let's get some blocks going. Prevent all white damage. Get another Commune. Okay, let's Commune here. See if we can find a Midnight Guard. We do. I'm thinking I should probably Faithless here to try and find another Prismatic Strands. Oh. That's not good. There goes all of our Midnight Guards. If they kill this Midnight Guard, we have none left. And we have no protection for it currently. So they only have one card in hand. Yeah, they need to have Bolt in hand and draw another Bolt. And they scoop! First match is a win for Gone Guard! Oh, this hand has almost everything. We'll keep it. So I had this really interesting interaction the other day when I was practicing with this deck. What was the name of that black enchantment? It's a curse. Whenever a creature comes into play, you lose a life, and the owner of the curse gains a life or whatever. Oh, Thriving Heath, nice. So I had the combo set up, but they had this curse stopping me from going through the motions. But, let me think here. So I got double green. I think I'm going to go for red here. But yeah, I was able to do the combo on the opponent's turn. So active player, non-active player, my stuff goes onto the stack. Then, like, all my stuff would resolve, and with the trigger still on the stack on their side, I just continue the combo. Trespasser's Curse, that's the one. I think we'll just play Witty Roastmaster here. But yeah, originally I thought the Trespasser's Curse was just like this perfect way to nullify my combo, and turns out it wasn't. Just had to do my combo on the opponent's turn. Let's go ahead and always yield to that. Yeah, no blocks. So this thing is going to get big. Yeah, I respect that. Go for big damage here while you can. Next turn, I'm going to Battle Screech. Oh, there's Cenn's Enlistment. There's a really cool fog deck in Modern. Alright. I know that some people are starting to get interested in Fog in Pauper again. Okay, I'll gain 4, you take 4. And do we attack here? I think that would be foolhardy. They could block, kill my Roastmaster. It's too important. I'm going to start blocking this body dropper, though. If we even get the opportunity, might start giving it Menace. Okay, Synthesizer. Oh, reveals Deadly Dispute. You're going to dispute the Synthesizer? Well, you've already played a land this turn, so that's exiled forever. Darkness. Yeah, 4 Trespasser's Curse. Sweet. Sleeper Agent? No kidding. Okay, that's pretty cool. Soul Warden doing so much work here. Oh, I said it was going to block. Don't mind if I do. Find another Battle Screech? Okay. Maybe we just go Screech, Screech, Screech. Seems pretty good with Roastmaster. And Soul Warden. Just keep making these flyers. And might as well attack for 3 while we're at it. Hold the Roastmaster back. And we might just win here without the combo. Soul Warden keeping us healthy. I don't think we die to a Bushwhacker. I think with this on the stack, you probably just sacrifice the War Marshal to the Sledder. Give the Body Dropper plus... do you give the Body Dropper plus? It looks like it. Gain more life. Soul Warden is doing so much work. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. So if I don't block, I might have just lethal here. Ooh, okay, that can get flying. Auroch Champion. I wish we could play Ahsoka. That Soul Warden does a pretty good impression. So this does prevent us from killing this turn. But we've got a pretty good setup. 33 life. And if they attack with the Dragonheart, then we're good to go. Which, you know, they might decide to do. If they don't count. I mean, they don't know that I have Cenn's Enlistment in hand, so they don't know that Roastmaster is good for 2 damage. I mean, I guess we could. I hate putting Presence of Gone on anything that isn't Midnight Guard. You just get so little out of it. But, you know, that's still pretty good. I think we just take all of this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I don't think they can kill us here. Also, though, like, we can't kill them. I'm just going to block this. I can't kill, so I'm just going to play it safe. Yep, no surprises here. They got a 4/4 they can block a bird with. And looks like they need to kill me this turn. Either that or have Electrickery in the main deck. What do we got in the sideboard for this? Okay. So we got Electrickery, uh, Gorilla Shaman, maybe? Just like to hit their lands? Let's see. I take out Rally the Peasants, bring in Electrickery to kill all their gobos. We could bring in Oblivion Ring for Body Dropper, but I don't know that we even need to. And I think they're probably playing Electrickery, so maybe Spidersilk Armor is not the worst thing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of O-Ring for this. Yeah, Goblin Sledder makes Electrickery a lot worse. HNDK, good morning. Oh, no kidding, Standard Bearer. Oh, that's true. They wouldn't be able to target their goblins with Standard Bearer on the board. That's interesting. I don't know that it's good enough, since they can still sacrifice their creatures to make their body dropper bigger, but this hand seems pretty good. Gonna need to find a white source, since I'm probably gonna go for a red source with the Ash Barrens. Yeah, the mana's a little bit awkward here. We got Faithless Looting to dig, try and find a white source, and hopefully Electrickery will buy us quite a bit of time. And opponent is on a deep mulligan here. They're currently at 5. Okay, so they're staying at 5. Got another forest. I wonder if we even go for red mana since we have the combo. We might just go for like white and try and go for Presence of Gond. Let's see what they show us for their turn 2. Okay, we find our white source and Benevolent Bodyguard. Very nice. Let's discard Prismatic Strands and Battle Screech. Witty Roastmaster, nice. So risky to play the Midnight Guard right here. I think I'm just going to play Benevolent Bodyguard and pass. I would play Witty Roastmaster, but I don't have a second white source. So I want to be able to play, like, ideally playing Witty Roastmaster this turn, and then next turn playing Bodyguard, Midnight Guard would be amazing. But this gives us access to Prismatic Strands as well. Actually, you know what? I should have just gone for Midnight Guard there since I have Prismatic Strands in the yard. Okay, they Deadly Dispute a land. And it's our turn again. Okay. Got a Selesnya Sanctuary, so I think we just play Midnight Guard and then bounce the Forest. Don't need to attack. There's no reason to. Just keep my stuff untapped. Alright, I'm going to always yield to that so it doesn't eat up my clock. Opponent's tapping out. Now, it's not quite tapped out. They got double treasure. But I have 2 ways to interact if they have interaction, so like double bolt isn't enough. So this is why I like Roastmaster. If Roastmaster were on the board, we would already win the game. Maybe I should have went ahead and made a bunch of creatures during my turn when they were basically tapped out. Whatever. All your creatures here don't matter. Oh, they use the body dropper ability. Sure. And they only have 2 sources again, so looks like GG to me. Hit me for 5, put me to 11. Double Goblin Grenade doesn't do it. They've played a land this turn. So it's just a matter of clicks at this point. I think the only thing they could have would be Electrickery, and we have the answer to that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Make 2 elves, block, and they concede. It's like, yes, I have the combo. And we win another match. How about that? 2 in a row. This hand's pretty slow, but I think we can keep it. Revelers. You know, that is interesting. Helps with the fixing. And you know, not the worst effect. Although I would prefer it to have less power and give us more tokens. Not bad. So we're going to want to start with Blossoming Sands so that we can commune with the gods turn 2. But yeah, I definitely like that cycle of creatures. Ooh, Mountain. What do we got? Lava Spike. We're playing against Burn. Okay. Gonna need to find those Soul Wardens. You rang. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just ask for it and it shows up. That's how magic works, isn't it? Another Soul Warden? Wow. I'm wondering if we even bother playing a Soul Warden this turn. Because if we wait, we'll pretty much guaranteed get the mana off of it. So I could play Wind-Scarred Crag here, then cycle the Ash Barrens. All basic mountains are scary looking. Oh no, opponent's playing a basic mountain. Looks like we've got lots of white mana. We don't need lots of other colored mana, though. That's the thing, right? Like, white is the most important. We've already got our green source. So maybe I still just go get plains. Gonna be pretty good here if we draw another 1-drop, like another Soul Warden. Get Presence of Gond, okay. Should have Faithless Looting first. So they could discard the Prismatic Strands. Yep. Stream team, I should have Faithless Looting first. Put double Strands in the yard. That's pretty good. Yeah, opponent probably is. They played nothing on turn 3 at all, and they just scooped to my double Soul Warden, double Prismatic Strands. On to the next one. Alright, we're gonna bring in Dawnbringer Cleric. I think that that would have been one of the instances where I would actually put Presence of Gond on a creature that isn't Midnight Guard. Double Soul Warden with double Prismatic Strands, Presence of Gond getting 2 life every turn. Good enough. Alright, so we bring in all the Dawnbringer Clerics, and I think I take out some of my speed and just go for consistency. Standard Bearer could be interesting. Protects my life total, protects my other creatures. I don't know, like, Infinite Life seems pretty good versus Burn. Well, that's why we play Benevolent Bodyguard and Prismatic Strands, my friend. Just deciding if I want Standard Bearer over Witty Roastmaster. Yeah, Cenn's Enlistment is something I can take out here, no problem. I mean, Cenn's Enlistment it's supposed to be Battle Screech number 5. Good enough. We can Faithless Looting these Strands into the graveyard. Let's see some of those Soul Wardens. Just gotta ask for it. That's all you gotta do. Get rid of Battle Screech and Prismatic Strands. Next turn we can play Soul Warden Standard Bearer. If we had another Soul Warden off the top, that would be just the best. Commune with the Gods. Okay. So I'll play Ash Barrens as a land. I can return it to my hand later with Selesnya Sanctuary. Alright, deck, how about Infinite Soul Wardens? Oh, that's a good card. But I'll gain a life. Another Faithless Looting. Alright. I think I want to start with Commune. Or do we start with Faithless? What am I really looking for here? Another Soul Warden would be sweet. The combo would be the best, but I don't have the mana to put together the combo right now. Let's start with Commune. See if we find another Soul Warden. Find Bodyguard. We do find another Prismatic Strands for the yard. That's awesome. And we get to gain a life with the Bodyguard. That's great too. Almost want to return Blossoming Sands there, just to gain another life with it. You know what? Instead of attacking here, why don't I just Battle Screech and gain 2 life? That seems way better. Another Thermal Alchemist. I mean, this is how they beat Soul Warden. Thermal Alchemisting just me to absolute death. I mean, it is late, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to kill them. Soul Warden, fortunately, giving me time. Midnight Guard. Okay, let's go. Almost have infinite life here. Hey, Drakaz. Do we need to Faithless? We're so well set up already. I'm fine with leaving all my creatures untapped here. I guess I can attack with some stuff. I only need 2 creatures untapped. Attack in with these. Come in for 2. So we have 3 pieces of protection, 2 Prismatic Strands, and a Benevolent Bodyguard. Actually make it 4, and a Standard Bearer. Okay, so... could just use a Prismatic Strand now. I think it's fine, just lose the Standard Bearer here. Keep the Prismatic Strands just in case they have some form of sweeper, but I think that having a Prismatic Strand on their turn and Prismatic Strand on my turn should wrap it up. Alright, Prismatic Strands, cast with Flashback. Prevent all red damage. Hey, Chuck. Presence of God on the Midnight Guard. Sure. Absolutely. Searing Blaze on the Benevolent Bodyguard again. Flashback the other Prismatic Strands. Protection from red. Yeah, and Benevolent Bodyguard will save us from the Fire Blast. But it looks like Prismatic Strand's already resolved, so we're good to go. Let's gain 1,000,000 life. I'll bring this over here. And they scoop. 3 in a row, friends. 3 in a row. Yeah, we'll keep this. Got Faithless Looting with 2 good cards to discard. Thriving Heath, name red. Love these Thriving lands for 3-color decks. So good. Okay, so we're fighting against Elves. It's going to make it a tough matchup, I think. Ooh, Soul Warden. See if we can find a plains. No plains. Alright, so I wanted to discard Rally the Peasants and Prismatic Strands. We'll play the Blossoming Sands, pass back. Yeah, Prismatic Strands versus Elves buys me a turn. If I had kept it in hand, it would probably buy me 2 turns. Ooh. Okay. Essence Warden is a bit of a pain. Ah, the Pyroblast. Another Soul Warden. Commune. Let's get Roastmaster. Yeah, Pyro Hydro are expensive cards. I was looking at buying some copies of Hydroblast so that I would own my so that I could own Is It Curve? I think that's a really cool deck. I'd like to be able to play it occasionally without renting, but some of the cards are too expensive. Same with this deck. I don't actually own all the cards for this one. I'm missing Prismatic Strands and a couple cards from the sideboard. Those cards are a little bit cheaper. Like maybe half the price. Of course, they're not quite as good. Another Bodyguard. We are falling behind here. Guess I'll just play Roastmaster. We're gonna die soon. So yeah, the Essence Warden is a bit of a pain for our combo. Every time we put a creature in play, we do them a damage, they gain a life. I think that means that we could combo them out on their turn. And then just when this goes on the stack, we start the combo again. Oh, Hydro is cheaper? Okay, get Hydro then. It's a better card. Still missing on the card we're looking for. I guess I'll just play Soul Warden Bodyguard. And I think we go get another Plains here. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. Hydro is cheaper than Pyro. Yeah. Okay, there's the Timberwatch Elf. So our days are numbered here. Timberwatch is going to be able to kill us in a couple turns. Yeah, I'll take that, no problem. Alright, we just really need to find Midnight Guard right now. Find Midnight Guard right now, I think we can win. We don't find it. We could Faithless Looting? We're not going to be able to play it this turn, though. We miss again. One, two, three, four, five, six. We only have one Prismatic Strands, so that only buys us one turn. But we could potentially next turn loot into guard Prismatic Strands. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the creature gets plus 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 22, so it's not actually lethal. Yeah, if we can get an extra turn anyways. We're going to take a bunch of damage, but that's fine. Let's see if we can find it. Last chance. Oh, another Faithless. We only have a single red mana. If I Faithless from hand, though, I can cast Battle Screech if we don't find Midnight Guard. Don't find it. One, two, three, four, five. Got through nearly halfway through our deck. Haven't found the combo piece we're looking for. Don't have a lot of time left. But pretty nice that we got that one extra turn. Already back up to 20 life. That's ridiculous. We're not too far behind on the clock. Oh, they're just going to draw a million cards here. Drew 11 cards, if we want to be exact. Should be putting some more auto stops or auto yields here on these things. If I get the combo together, I can take the auto yield off the Essence Warden later. So basically the way it would go, we would wait till their turn, and then we would combo, and Witty Roastmaster would kill the opponent, because we would just leave all their Essence Wardens on the stack. One Prismatic Strands, and lots of Faithless Lootings. It does have flavor text. If you're lucky, you'll walk out with just your ego singed. But the roasts themselves are just too epic to put on a card. The card would immediately just be banned from every store. $32 life. And they can still just kill me with one swing. Exactly, HNDK. Active player, non-active player. So I'll just have to make sure to turn all the stops off and then re-put the stops on during their turn if I manage to get the combo together. Yeah, there's still a lot that needs to go right in order for me to have a chance. I need to find Midnight Guard and Prismatic Strands. Well, depending on their attack here, I might just be able to block everything that attacks. If I don't need to Prismatic Strands this turn, that buys me another turn. Yeah, this isn't enough attackers. I can block them all. All right, another shot. Let's do it. Okay, not good enough. Faithless Looting. Just need to find the Midnight Guard. We found it. All right, so we need to keep the mountain so we can play it. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Mountain. Midnight Guard. And pass turn. Prismatic Strands. Prevent all green damage. All right, it's going to be a lot of clicks, but I won this game, I think. All right, put a stop on their upkeep. Hit 5, which is going to remove all stops. Presence of Gone on Midnight Guard. And pass to their upkeep. They're going to make this as painful as possible. This is a lot of clicks. They can just F6 here. And this is where we break Moto. Looks like opponent wants me to go through the whole thing. So we're probably going to lose this to time. Click, 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 a click, 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 a click. I mean, opponent is within their rights to go through this entire thing. It's tedious, but that's the way the program is made. So we're just going to be sitting here till the end of time. Please, just scoop. Nope. Not happening. Yeah, it's true. They're wasting their time as well. Not quite as much as mine, but that is true. The really funny thing is, when I am about to kill them, then they activate Well-Wisher, and they gain a bunch of life because of all the elves that I put onto the battlefield. Yep, there's one. Yep. So this is what we're going to be doing for the next 20 minutes. Just me clicking this Midnight Guard, and trying to be faster than the opponent, but which is not going to happen. Maybe if I'm really lucky, we'll crash Moto, and then I can get a compensation. No, opponent's not being scummy. This is within the bounds of the game. It's unfortunate, but Moto is not the same as paper. It would have been nice for the opponent to concede, but they don't have to be nice. It's a little bit unfortunate for the viewing experience as well, because you're stuck here as I just click through this stuff for until the end of time. But on the upside, we have the knowledge that we did, or in paper, we would have won this game. No contest. Yeah, the adding life is a little bit, like extra tedious, but when you're playing for the clock, which is what the opponent's doing here, that is the play. Yep, and that's exactly what the opponent is doing. They're taking their win in the way they can get it. I should probably just concede. But, it feels terrible to concede when you're winning. I'm winning right now, but I should probably concede to conserve time. I'm not even sure I can win the next 2 games with this much time on the clock. Sideboard's not the worst, but it's not great. Jesus, they're still at 169. Yeah, there's no way I can win this. This is ridiculous. Whatever. It's just so tedious. I have the win. Just don't complain about it. Just don't bother. It's not worth it. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Standard bearer for Timberwatch. 100%. I kind of want Rally the Peasants so that we can try to win quickly. Gotta take 4 cards out? Jeez. Actually, I can probably take out all the Benevolent Bodyguards. Let's see here. Elves. So they'll have Longbow, which isn't that great. Gleeful Sabotage is a sorcery. Alright. There is nothing that prevents life gain in Pauper. Yeah, keep this one. Let's go get a forest, I think. Stupid Timberwatch elf doesn't get killed by Electrickery. Ah, exactly. Is that a good one? Delicate Invoker, that's an interesting tech. Go get a Plains. Kill all their stuff. Essence Warden again. I think we might have lethal, though. Have to untap Standard Bearer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 20. All right. So that would be the match. But we had to concede that first game that we won in order to be able to play out the match. So let's keep on going. Let's play again. I think that Standard Bearer was actually pretty clutch there. If they had been able to untap their own elf, I think they would have been able to go to 21. Oh, Standard Bearer again. Sweet. Well, we're sure to gain that infinite life. Playing out 1/1s with no fear, almost like they knew I didn't have Electrickery in hand. It's alright, we'll draw it right here. Yeah, some sort of bot asking me if I want to become internet famous. You see them quite a bit here on Twitch. Missing on lands is pretty painful. Yeah, but I could stand to be more famous. They're just trying to look out for me. Don't you want to be famous? That's the trick. Become infamous. Yeah, I'll take 2, no problem. Is that a good one? Kind of feel like we just go for it right now. They're tapped out. Kill all your stuff. It was definitely on my mind. Trading the Soul Warden for the Morph. Come on, deck. I mean, Faithless Looting is pretty good, actually, here. Get to discard Prismatic Strands and Battle Screech, or rather, Rally the Peasants. Whichever one. Ooh, and a land? Nice. I think I'm going to want to keep the Rally the Peasants, try and win. Also, Battle Screech is almost ready to come down. Alright, let's get rid of Prismatic Strands and... Yeah, we don't have time to combo. Go for another red land here. We can go get probably just another plains. Okay. Pass turn. Still got 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. And we got Prismatic Strands in the yard, so I'm not going to F6 here. That was a pretty good winding way. Thanks for the follow, friend. Convoke? Oh, right. That's how this card works. Wouldn't mind the Electrickery here. Just get rid of that Elvish Vanguard immediately before it becomes a problem. If we get land here, that's actually ideal. We can do all the things. I mean, that is a land, but it doesn't let us do all the things. Take another 20. Roastmaster and Gond. Perfect. Justice is done. Crushed Elves, 3 games. Three OGG. We're both going for a trophy here, so whichever way this goes, the winner's going to be very happy. Yep. MTG bot doesn't necessarily know what the opponent's record is. There's a weird thing that will happen if you end a league and then come back and play again the next day. Weird stuff happens with MTG bot in that case. I think I'm going to play Boros Garrison here. This might be a bad matchup, actually. Opponent can be very, very fast. They could just kill us turn 3 or 4 before we get off the ground. See, they're already killing Benevolent Bodyguard. They're going to come in, crash in for a ton of damage. Yep, opponent's on hot dogs. So we probably bring in Oblivion Ring. I don't know what else. Maybe just O-Ring. And this is, I think, a little bit different from the Burn matchup where I felt fairly favored. I mean, first off, we haven't found any Soul Wardens yet. But Prismatic Strands should be absolutely busted. Oh, that's because Pauper is the coolest format, so of course it would have the coolest names. Okay, they're playing the Hoplite version. Nice. It's the version I prefer, honestly. We just gotta take this. I need Midnight Guard. Oh my god, are they just gonna kill us? If we don't block and they have Lightning Bolt, we're dead. I mean, obviously we have to block, and this is where they Lightning Bolt Midnight Guard. Protection from white. Okay, GG. Turn 4, well done. I don't think they play Fire Blast. They are already sacrificing mountains with Lava Darts. So I think Fire Blast would probably be too much. Let's bring in O-Ring. Dawnbringer Cleric to gain a little bit of life, have a blocker. Let's get rid of maybe Cenn's Enlistment. Probably get rid of Witty Roastmaster. Probably get rid of Rally the Peasants. Just try and focus on getting infinite life. I think the Roastmasters probably keep 2 of them. Yeah, I kind of like the Standard Bearer. Especially with them having the heroic creatures. So they have to mute a Standard Bearer, they have to do stuff like that. That's cool. Alright, we're fine with this then. It means I don't have the instant win with Roastmaster, but Soul Warden is good enough with a combo. Maybe I should have put in Spidersilk Armor here. I think it just submitted, though. Yeah. No, we cannot keep this one. It's close, though. Really close. Okay, we can keep this one. Get rid of, I think, Battle Screech. Just try and, like, hope we get to the combo. Another Benevolent Bodyguard. I'll play the Bodyguard first, instead of the Soul Warden. Damn it. Oh, gives it trample. And now if they have Temur Battle Rage, we're in just a huge amount of trouble. That's exactly what they have. Mutagenic to kill? Gutshot to kill. Damn! That was fast. GG's. Well, I mean, still, 4-1 with a brand new deck? I'm satisfied with that. Alright, friends, so this is the deck list that we were playing today. Gond Guard. Really, really impressed by the showing the deck put out today. Now, granted, we had a varied matchups, and we didn't fight Affinity or Familiars or any Fey decks. So there's a lot of stuff in the format that we just didn't touch. We don't know how the matchup looks. But, I mean, 4-1 is a pretty good result, especially with a deck that is basically untested. I took this for a couple of like practice rounds on the weekend just to make sure that the deck functioned, and boy does it ever. Having access to an infinite combo in Pauper, and then Witty Roastmaster, meaning that the combo kills now instead of just putting a bunch of elves on the board, we can actually just kill them immediately. Don't have to give them a chance to untap and, you know, like find Electrickery or something. No need for it. Roastmaster just ends the game. And then the alternate plan of Battle Screech and Rally the Peasants was also working very, very well. I kind of feel like all the pieces in this deck mesh together extraordinarily well. Like Faithless Looting working together with Strands, Peasant, Battle Screech, Roastmaster working together with Battle Screech and Midnight Guard, Soul Warden keeping us alive. There's a lot going on here. The synergy is very high, and the power level, given enough time, is very high. Like this deck has what was the word I'm looking for? Inevitability. Given enough time, this deck will win the game. I think the sideboard probably needs a little bit of work, but again, we didn't play too many matchups. I think the Spidersilk Armor, the Standard Bearer, Gorilla Shaman, Electrickery, and probably even Dawnbringer Cleric are right where they need to be. The one thing I might consider switching out is Oblivion Ring, but O-Ring, you know, like as a removal spell, works very well with Commune with the gods, so I don't know that I'm willing to actually change anything. Maybe switching out Cenn's Enlistment for a 4th Roastmaster. I like the idea of having 5 copies of Battle Screech, but I mean, Roastmaster's absolutely great in this deck, having that combo piece to just win the game. And then also, you know, like, it's fine just as the creature itself, even if we're not looking at it as a combo piece. 3 mana, 3/2 attacks, and then, you know, like, it's also getting damage in whenever we Screech. So yeah, love the deck, would highly recommend it, and please let me know if any of you pick this up. Let me know like how your matchups are going, because this deck looks real, and I want to know if that's a fact.